Hey friends, Chef Shelley here with the St. John Newman School for Children and Families. This week in your Spark Boxes, you have a recipe called No-Bake Apple Donuts. How exciting! For this recipe, we need a bowl, a knife. If you have an apple core, you can use that, or you can just cut it out after you make the slices from your apples later. So let's dive in and get started. I already washed my apple. Don't forget to do that. Safety is important. We're going to take the apple core that I have and I'm going to push it down the center and twist. Look at that. The whole apple is cored. I like to turn it over because sometimes it misses a little. And we're just going to cut that right out. Set this off to the side. Now we need a sharp knife to do this. So please make sure that we are very safe with our knives. Make sure to do this with a parent or guardian with you. We're going to take our knife and keeping our fingers back, we're going to cut off the top of the apple like so. Put that off to the side. And then we're going to make our second cut and it's going to be about 1/2 inch thick. We like thick donuts, right? So we're going to cut that down just like so. And we're going to cut another. You're going to continue that until the apple is completely cut apart. But here are our donuts. So exciting. So, donuts have what on them? Frosting. Let's make our frosting. So today we are going to make a chocolate peanut butter frosting. To do that, we need our peanut butter, which is about 1/2 cup. We're going to put that into our bowl. And then we're going to take some cocoa powder, and that is 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder. So we're going to find our tablespoon and our measuring spoons. It's okay if it's a little mounded, that's all right. And we're going to dump that right in there. Now, we're going to take and just carefully stir and mix this together. Sometimes when you're mixing a dry ingredient like cocoa powder into a wet ingredient like peanut butter, the powder shoots up like a puff cloud. So we're going to be really careful while we do this. And we're going to mix that all together. And now we have our frosting. So you can use the rubber scraper that we just used to mix, and you can use that to apply it, or you can also use a butter knife if you wanted to try that instead. So I think I'm going to try a butter knife. So I'm just going to clean off this little rubber scraper and sit that there. Get my butter knife. And we're going to hold this and smear it all around. You can use a little, you can use a lot. It is all in your own imagination. So we're just going to smear that around. Just like that. That looks pretty good. Oh, covered the hole. No problem. We'll just lift it right out. Okay. So now we have our apple covered and frosted. So I like granola, but I didn't have any at home. I did have one of these granola bars though, so I just took a tool and I chopped it up to make my own granola. Do you have granola bars in your house? Then all I'm gonna do is shake that on there. Nice and even, nice and slow. And that is our peanut butter frosted granola apple donut. You can do any sort of topping. You could put blueberries on there or strawberries on there. You could even do sprinkles if you wanted to. Enjoy, friends.